Hi, Neil Sean here. Now today I'm thrilled to be able to introduce to you three of the most talented people in London's West End right now. So without further ado, let's meet the cast of the brilliant Abba musical, Mamma Mia.
Hello, I'm Jessie Odeleye and I play Ali.
Hi Neil, I am Stephen Beckett and I play Bill Austin.
And I am Nicola-Dawn Brook and I play Rosie.
Nice to meet all three of you. Thank you so much for coming in. Now, I want to ask Jessie, because, you know, I don't mean this rudely, you're the youngest member of us. And what I'd like to know is, you know, for somebody so young, Abba, I mean, it's been in our lives forever, but I just find it fascinating when you first discovered them, you know, because obviously we did with the radio and the video, but how did it work for you?
It was more of just the songs, really, for me at first. I never really had an attachment to the musical at first. I already knew their songs from, you know, like school discos, birthday parties or whatever. But it wasn't until I auditioned for it in 2022, they had an open call and I said to my friend, oh, like, we should just go for a laugh. And I was like,
laugh.
yeah. I was like, you know, it doesn't matter if we, you know, get through the round or whatever, but, you know, the least we would have done is dance on a West End stage. So I got up with my friend at 2:45 in the morning and we managed to be the first people in the queue at 5:30.
How long was the queue, though?
Oh, it wrapped around, so we're next door to Tina. It wrapped around our building and Tina's building twice. And so, long story short, I got through all of the rounds and I was offered a part in the ensemble for my first year, and then I was given the role of Ali for my second contract. But I just think, you know, everyone has something to bring to the table, so I thought I can bring myself, and if that's what they want, then great. And they did, so...
But Stephen, we know you, of course, for being the dashingly good-looking man.
Talking of being young. Yeah.
Well, but from an iconic TV series, it's loved today, and it still gets massive ratings, you know, when it's reshown on the channels. I know you had, obviously, many other jobs in between, but this is your first musical,
My first musical, yeah.
How did you, you know, think, well, I'll have a crack at that now?
Well, it was completely accidental, actually. I was doing The Tempest by William Shakespeare, bizarrely. I was playing Prospero in a Shakespeare production up in the north of England. And the guy who was writing the music and designing the music, his partner was the resident director of Mamma Mia. So we were coming to the end of that show and he said to me, have you ever considered being in a musical? And I said, I'm not really a great singer. He said, well, can you hold a tune? I said, yeah, I can hold a tune. He said, well, there's a part coming up where you only have to do 4 solo lines and just help out when the real singers are busy. So, you know, help out. So I said, well, I'll give it a go. He said, well, look, I'll talk to my partner and you talk to your agent. And I went along, like you, to the audition. And I thought, oh, well, at least I've tried. At least I've stood on a West End stage and done singing. Although the funny thing is, my character is Australian. And coming from a kind of straight play background, when I got the script, it said Australian. So I had to sing a song in the audition. So I thought, well, I'll sing in Australian.
Like you do.
I mean, like you do. So, and then someone said, oh, choose a Beatles song. The guy who's the musical director loves Beatles, so choose a Beatles song.
And you never know if they're lying to you.
No.
The Beatles, do you know what I mean?
They probably set me up. I know.
Close your
eyes and I'll kiss you. And that was it. And then the musical director, I got about 2 lines. He went, stop! What are you doing? And I said, what do you mean? I thought, I'm not singing that badly, am I? He said, no, don't do it in Australia. I said, what? So you mean I speak in an Australian accent, but then when it comes to the songs, when it comes to the songs, you have to sound like Abba.
I mean, Nicola, you've had a long career, sweetie, in musical theatre. But your role in this, you know, talk us through what your role is in Mamma Mia and how you perceive it, you know, if you've not seen the musical.
So you've got Donna, it's her story with Sophie, her daughter. And her chosen family are her 2 friends, Tanya and Rosie, and they've grown up together, however their life has gone. I'm like an old-time friend with Donna. And when we get to the island, me and Tanya, I sort of clasp eyes on this one.
We have history.
And decide to be proactive. So it's about reconnecting with old friends, reconnecting with Sophie and seeing her new husband to be.
I think that's why people love it, though, isn't it? Because it does touch on sort of elements that are real life. You know,
Very much
people
so.
going down a path. You know, the young, the old reconnecting. The ones where you think,
Yeah.
oh God, he's here. You know, you thought you'd run away from him, and he's back. You know, and then
Totally.
how do you deal with that? You
I think
know,
one of the great strengths of the show is that it has different generations in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get all,
Beautiful
you know,
texture.
that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to say, actually, Steve. You put it better, actually. Yeah. Let me ask each of you now, which is your favourite ABBA song? You know, as I say, the musical's got so many great songs in, but there's a vast catalogue of album songs. What would say yours be? What was your? Does it flip every day?
It does sometimes, but I will say the one that Sam sings with Sophie in Act 2 is one of my favourite to listen to, Knowing Me, Knowing You. I just love the melody of it, the lyrics, the story. That's always been one of my favourites to listen to. My favourite to actually do in the show is Voulez-Vous, hands down. And honestly, it gets you going every single time. So I would definitely say those two for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Voulez-Vous is the song that closes Act 1.
Yes.
So it's a big dance number and sing number for the whole
entire
company is on stage, and we're doing this wild dance, and it's supposed to be the hen night and the stag night come together.
What was your favourite?
For me, it's Winner, because I remember watching that video so many times where she was singing as they were experiencing it with their other band lead members and relationships, and literally speaking their truth to the camera. Really painful.
Thank you, one and all. It's been wonderful to meet you, and continued success in the 25th year of Abba.
Another 25 years.
Yeah. Now, Stephen, you can give us a song.
Yeah.
In an Australian accent.
Absolutely. Sing us soon.